Hey my lovely Aquarius, welcome to your reading for November. Sorry it's a little bit later than usual. I haven't been well. If you are looking for information regarding the decks of cards I'm using, I'll leave that information in the description box, okay guys? So check out the description box for the cards and for how to contact me for personal readings. Okay, so we have a little bit more cards than the rest of the signs had there, but why not Aquarius? It seems like destiny is stepping in and fun times are about to begin. Let's see. Forgiving and learning. So we have destiny, communication, fun times and wallflower and freeing yourself there. Okay. Probably here we're going to have a lot going on with destiny coming in here. I feel like to shake up your life. I believe, you know, with the wallflower here, you might be starting to get a little bit lazy and complacent, not taking care of yourself maybe. You know, it happens, right? If we don't have to go out to work, we're like, okay, I'm going to sit in my pajamas today, and it's relaxing and fun for the first day or week, but then when it turns into a long time and you're not doing you know, making yourself feel good and look good and things like that, it might be that you're becoming a little bit lazy and not having much fun here. So I believe you need to bring some fun into your life. There's some communication you seem to be waiting for. There is a lesson here because we have this forgiving and learning, but don't keep tying yourself up in these situations where you're thinking, okay, there's a lesson here, so let me lock down and be serious and figure out the lesson and learn to forgive everybody. Sometimes, you know, we don't have to go through life, you know, making it like a shift or a pattern that, okay, I'm going to learn my lesson and, you know, leave it at that. I feel like sometimes we've got to bring a little bit of fun into our life, right? That's the balance here that I'm feeling could be missing. It's like all hard work and not putting time into yourself with the wallflower. You know, it's the wallflower in this deck is explaining not taking care of the outside appearance, which, you know, it's not the be all and end all, but it is important for yourself to make yourself feel good, right? And I feel like just have a little bit of fun with yourself. This looks like a music concert I went to. So it might be something like that. Missing the energy that we get around those sorts of activities because of what's happening in 2020. We can take 2020, you know, it can look like a terrible year for everybody. But I feel like for you guys, you understand, okay, 2020 caused this mass awakening. 2020 may have been full with challenges, but it was actually destined to happen for us to wake up and ascend. And I think that's the beauty of Aquarians here. You get to be able to see things from a perspective that nobody else can, and so many different outlooks that nobody else can. You might involve you going within yourself and thinking all these things, but actually forgetting to live here with those fun times. So I feel like destiny's coming in with a helping hand here, going to bring in some sort of communication to free yourself actually from yourself. I feel from your own mind, from your own, you know, I guess, you know, situations that we get ourselves into. I'm Aquarius moon, so I can do this myself. I can get stuck into trying to resolve a lesson and then, you know, say, okay, I've resolved that lesson, now I'm happy, stuck here. When actually the King of Wands here is asking you to be masculine energy right now and go put yourself out there. Maybe even communicate or say what needs to be said. And I feel like, you know, being an air sign, Mercury might be bringing people back to communicate with you. But I feel also when it goes direct later in the month here, I feel like you'll be able to communicate yourself very eloquently, and get across what it is you want to say, because we see this passion behind it with the King of Wands. We see this quickening pace now, because destiny steps in. Things can start moving forward, and I believe it's only yourself you need to be freed from. Maybe your own mind at times, or, like I said, I'm an Aquarius moon, Scorpio sun, so I'm like my own worst enemy at times. Ace of Wands, yeah. So here comes this communication and this opportunity. And this Ace of Wands in this deck, like I said, I'll leave information about the cards in the description box, but this is an opportunity not to be missed. And I guess this is why you may be going after it now, taking action. So it could be, putting yourself out there, beautifying yourself, even maybe with the King of Wands, away from that wallflower. Like, you know what, I've been letting myself go a little bit. I'm going to go get my head and I'm going to do something with myself, whatever it may be for you guys here. But it's taking action here. I feel like you've made a decision, so it's beyond the leap of faith. It's like, okay, I've sat and thought about it. I've planned it all out. Now I just need to put what I thought out into action, right? I don't want to keep just thinking about it. This is where we end up getting stuck within ourselves. So it's time to take back control of your life. Put action behind all that work that you've been doing. And let's see here, Queen of Cups here. So this is, I feel like it's a beautiful balance within you now. The masculine king there and a very feminine Queen of Cups here. Knowing that you can give love when it's appreciated, but knowing not to give it when it's either unrequired or not reciprocated, right? It's a beautiful balance that you found within yourself. And this is why now destiny can step in, because you've learned the lessons. Okay, so now you've learned the lessons. Learn to forgive and free yourself. Yes, forgive yourself here for maybe not knowing, because sometimes we kick ourselves and say, I should have known that. Or my instincts were telling me that. My intuition was telling me that. But I feel like it's just the humanitarian in you guys that want to see the good in other people, and want to give this loving energy out. But what the Queen of Cups will do, she'll give her loving energy and give it and give it and give it, and doesn't know when to stop. Now you found the balance with this King of Wands energy, knowing when to give and when to stop and when to act and when to not. This is why you're being given these opportunities. Now destiny can come in. I feel like somebody with the Ace of Wands, it's communication, but it's something you're excited about, something you're passionate about. So you could be getting to know somebody new here, communicating with somebody new, like flirting, talking to each other, having a good time. And I feel like that's really good. If you're still in this wallflower stage, it's time to free yourself from that, okay? Know your worth, and you are worthy of love. The Hermit on the wallflower, yeah. So if you're still keeping yourself to yourself and soul searching, because maybe you just are at a different stage in your soul searching on your spiritual path, right? So some of you might have just entered into hermit mode. I feel like a lot of you that probably view my channel are a lot more balanced like this. You could be waiting for somebody who's in hermit mode, and this is why destiny needs to give you a helping hand now, because this communication needs to happen. If not, then you can, move on and free yourself from waiting for somebody who maybe not coming, right? This wallflower here in the background, like I said, of course it could be you. It could be a Virgo that you're about to meet here. Destiny could be bringing fire or water or earth here, any signs really. They're but this person I feel is going to be very passionate about what they do in their career, excited about love and willing to give that nurturing love to you. So it's like they're a go-getter in the world, but very soft and gentle with you. And I think it's a beautiful balance for you right now, because you will respond to somebody how they're treating you. So, if somebody scares you a little bit, you might retreat into hermit mode. And I have people often telling me, Aquarius has gone ghost, they're rude and this and that. But I feel like you just treat people how they treat you. So now not to be overly giving if they're not giving to you. You'll just retreat into this hermit mode. and look for, you know, the lesson in this situation. Not everything has to be a lesson, I guess. So it's asking, you know, free yourself from this overthinking. So, Three of Wands. So I feel like this is a huge shift coming in this month for you. Maybe a little bit unexpected, but you now have to shift your attention, I feel, maybe from love. If somebody's retreated into hermit mode, you might be forced to draw your attention more towards business issues and anything else like that, okay? These things will attract your interest. So you might be looking into exciting new projects yourself here and receiving good news, because the Three of Wands, King of Wands and Ace of Wands here, it's like starting something new that's like a new adventure, very exciting, maybe even travel here, or waiting to hear news from across the seas about this travel and exciting things that you want to do. It's sort of like paving the way for your future here. I don't feel like you are solely focused on money, 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 but I feel like you're paving a way or starting a new creative project that can lead to very good prospects for money for you here. Yeah, I feel like you may just find yourself closed off with the Hermit, right? And focused on these things that excite you here. Judgment. This is a good card for you guys, okay? It's like destiny, I guess, up there. It's like this stepping in, this feeling strong and confident, and now's the time, now I shall act, and feeling good, and that you're on your way, you know what you want to do, where you want to go, and things like that. So it's like you could have been working through, okay, healing in 2020, and then what do I want next? Where do I want to go? And this is what we're seeing. You'll start to feel the strength from this, like, good, I feel good. And I feel like this might, the judgment here might have like, okay, I was going to do something risky, but now I've planned it out. But so you're going to make good judgments instead of risky things. I feel like the full moon might have wanted to really pushed you with all this energy going on within you. So you might have been like, yeah, I want to do this and I want to do that. And then if you held back, you probably now have a better game plan to move forward, and it won't be so risky to reach these goals and these achievements that you have here. Okay. But yeah, I feel like this is good energy for you. I did write the channeled message that November will be tricky for all. But I feel like for you, it's getting out of your own way. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, there you go, what we was talking about. I feel like you've been down this road a few times before. So usually we see this person perfecting pentacles, repeating lessons. Okay, I did it once. Did I learn? What did I gain? I did it again. So these could be relationships or jobs or projects that you put yourself into. Looking at, okay, I did this, it failed. Okay, I did this, it failed. I did it again, this failed. They seem to be going the same way or making a pattern, and then you finally realize, I see my own pattern. I see my own mistakes here. So now I can correct it. So the Eight of Pentacles is perfecting yourself here. And I feel you could see what's your imperfection is, trying to be perfect, and nobody is, right? So I feel like you're taking a leaf out of your own book and being kind to yourself, what you would tell other people. Look, it doesn't always have to be perfect. Just enjoy the experience and the moment and things like that. And I definitely feel your mood will improve once you've got this down, okay? During November, you'll be able to face any troubles that come to you without this big dramatic tower moments in your life anymore. I feel like, especially if you're here and you're balanced with this King of Wands energy and Queen of Cups energy, I feel like you can take on anything right now, and you'll start to pick up really exciting opportunities for you if you're starting to work for yourself or starting something creative for yourself. You'll just be able to troubleshoot very quickly and make good decisions here. it's like time for destiny to move you to the next step. The devil here. So like I said, sometimes we can self-sabotage, right? This is like addictions and things like that. So of course, addictions could be affecting your life at this time, and you need to take a look at that and, you know, see what's going on around you, see what sort of people you're around. Do you enjoy these people? Are these people good for you? You know, you'll be looking at things like this, but like I said, I feel you'll be making good decisions. So it might be that, you know, you decide to maybe even move house here away from people that aren't serving you. Not to blame people, but just to get on your own path here and be sure and know what you want. Again, it might be that you want to live alone with the hermit there. Just be careful about becoming this wallflower, because that's the devil card too, that it's getting lazy when you've got this positive energy coming your way. There will be also not just negative people, there'll be wonderful people who have a great influence on you, right? So it's about, you know, trimming the weeds out of your garden, not just walking away and isolating yourself from everybody. It's not the way to go. I feel like sometimes with this devil card, it could be your stubbornness that, you know, you have your way of working and it's your way or the highway once you get into this creative mode. But just remember, there are people out there as well who could have something good to offer. We see the Knight of Cups, so that's wonderful. This is romance coming into your life. And I definitely feel with this Knight of Cups, this is sort of like a dreamy romance. A lot of people, I'm feeling, are now allowing this love into their life here. I feel like right now we're going through a little bit of a cosmic storm, so it could look a bit crazy with that devil card if you start to, you know, self-obsess and beat yourself up. I feel here with this devil card, it's being too hard on yourself. What I'm feeling from Aquarius more than anything, okay? But actually it's a great time, it's an ideal moment for you to implement these changes in your personal life as well as your professional life, okay? And then allow time to tell if you made the right choice. Because just imagine, once you've, you know, put yourself far away from the rest of the world, then your loneliness, it could either help you to discover new aspects of yourself and help you to grow, but there's only so much of growth that can happen on your own, right? So then we have to decide, I'm lonely. Do I want, you know, a love offer in my life, an opportunity? This person who's coming towards you here definitely seems ready for love, showing up with this Knight of Cups. Definitely surrounded with, you know, romance and that dreamy energy there, that Knight of Cups. If you're already in a relationship, I believe like this is the time to say, hey, we have this issue going on, okay? I believe you'll find a silver lining, okay? The World, there's all these possibilities, and it started up here with the Ace of Wands about opportunities not to be missed. So if you're single, don't miss a romantic opportunity because you're tying yourself up with thoughts, okay? Don't miss opportunities to start new creative businesses because maybe you're feeling a little bit stubborn and everything has to be perfect in your way. No, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? The World here, I feel like it's more the closing down of the year. A new light here, or a new flame will spark, and you'll see these beautiful things coming your way, Aquarius. Good luck.